project is called Et In Arcadia Ego, and it's being exhibited at the moment in Kapelica Galerija. Et In Arcadia Ego means even in paradise I am here, and the I is supposed to be death. So it is a reference to a Poussin painting, and it is saying that death is everywhere, that you cannot escape him. For this project, I collaborated with scientists in the Netherlands to grow my own tumour. So I do not currently have cancer, but we grew a tumour from healthy cells that I donated to those scientists. So I collaborated with a scientist called Hans Clevers in the Netherlands at the Hubrecht Institute, and I gave Hans, through colonoscopy, a sample of my bowel, a healthy sample. And he grew that sample into something called an organoid, which is kind of a more organised patch of tissue, a healthy patch of tissue. He then put that organoid through 4 separate mutations, one at a time, and at the end of those 4 mutations we had 100% malignant cancer cells. In the exhibition in Kapelica, we have a waiting room, which is where I'm sitting, and it's kind of the waiting room from my nightmares. It's what I imagine as an awful space where you're waiting for your test results, and it has a lot of documentation of how the project was made. And then further behind me, there's a secondary space, which is where my actual cancer, the actual cells, are being housed. So in the back there is a long corridor which you walk down, and you go into a room which is filled with soil, and it's very dark, and there's some string music. And the soil forms a mound in the centre on which there is a mirrored box, and inside the mirrored box there is a petri dish with my cancer in it. So I wanted to create a space that was not too negative or too positive, that was somehow neutral, somehow about living and proliferation, but also about dying and things ending. And I found it very, very difficult to design that space, very hard to make something about death without it being a cliché or a stereotype. In the end, I decided on the soil because in my mind I associate soil with growth, with new plants, but I also associate it with graves and with being buried. And I decided on the mirrored box because I wanted a sense of vertigo or perspective, a sense of the infinite. And when you look inside the box, because all of the sides are mirrored, the petri dish with the cancer is reflected infinitely across the different mirrors. I am really terrified of death. And I had an idea that making a project like this would be in some way perhaps cathartic, that to abstract the process by which one gets cancer scientifically might be a way to understand it more. But actually I failed to do that completely, and in fact I find my cells utterly terrifying. And I think this is to do with the fact that we really don't talk that much about death. So it's not enough just for me to see my own cancer. I need to talk about it more, and I need to engage people with those conversations. And we do performances in Kapelica where I talk to people one-on-one for about an hour just about cancer and about death. So I think cancer is very interesting and very difficult for us to deal with because it comes from our own bodies. So we feel very confused about cancer because it is simultaneously a part of us, and it is also something that we want to get rid of and something that we want to destroy. And I am interested in how that is very similar to mortality. You know, our life is really defined by the fact that it is finite, that we die. We know that life is meaningless if it goes on forever, yet we still hold on to it really, really, really strongly. So I think cancer is almost the ultimate metaphor, if you like, the ultimate symbol for human mortality. So I have a lot of correspondence on the wall, which are emails and also pages from my sketchbook and conversations that tell the story of how the work was made. So the work has taken about 1.5 to 2 years to make, and there's been a collaboration with a lot of different scientists in order to do that. So that correspondence documents that collaboration. And on the other wall we have a video installation, and that video installation is an attempt on my part to document my emotional process of making the project. So it's much more abstract and it's much more about how I feel about the work as opposed to the literal story of how the work was made. So I have a lot of clocks up here in the waiting room because that is the idea that when you're waiting, time does not move, and you are really focused on the speed that time seems to be going at, and also the time that you have left as well, which is obviously very important. All the clocks in my installation don't move, and they are all set to the same time, which is 11 o'clock, and that's the time that I was born.